back in the passenger seat. It's Megan.
Yay.
And who else do we have? Sir Henry. We got Sir Henry back there.
Yep.
Where are we headed?
Oklahoma.
For what?
I guess there's like this little tiny small party going on down there. Not a big deal.
Party?
Yeah, it's not.
Like a techno rave?
We're so different.
Sorry, it's a Bowling for Soup concert.
That would be cool. You can drop me off there. No, we're going to this little event. I think they call it like Outlaw something.
Outlaw? Like
Yeah.
Outlaw Armageddon?
Yeah, that one.
Number 9.
Have they been doing this 9 years?
No,
9 in a row.
they took they took a year off. So 10 years.
They did take a year off. Well, they took a year off, but wasn't that also the year that they did the back of the track?
But yeah, they started Conquer the Concrete.
Yeah.
Doing those more regularly. So, a lot of people call this the Super Bowl of no prep racing. I feel that it definitely is. This is the event of if you are one of those hometown heroes and you never get out of your pond, this is typically one of the first events you go to break out of your pond. You know, or if you're one of those guys that hardly ever race throughout the entire year, but you got a really fast, nice car, it's usually one of those events that's on that bucket list of clicks of like, hey, I'm going to that one in this year. So, and that's why we have a huge race on a random Thursday night, which is tomorrow night.
Yes.
So we're filming this on Wednesday. We're heading down from the shop. We got some nice cloud cover to drive through all the way down to Oklahoma City area. And tomorrow
We're stopping by the Chinese donut place.
We're stopping by a Chinese donut place that's close to the track. And then we're gonna get all set up. And then we're racing for $32,000 on a Thursday night.
Yes.
Because there are 32, actually there's probably about 36 or more cars that really want in on this race.
They had to cap it because of test and tune and stuff. They want to make sure they get it done.
Yeah, I want to make sure we get it done. But yeah, we're gonna tomorrow night during testing, which normally happens on Thursdays, we're just gonna go ahead and run a 32 car small tire shootout, 28-10-5.
$1,000 buy-in.
Whew.
Steep.
You buying?
I ain't buying shit.
I'll buy breakfast. You buy the buy-in.
No.
Golly.
You're the one that just won more in the woods.
Do I gotta do both? Do I have to pay for both?
Yeah. Did I have to stay at home and take care of sick kids all last weekend?
Speaking of, I got a bad ragweed allergy today, and I need some help.
Good thing you just took a Zyrtec.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyways.
So we are driving down. We got some Pro Charger parts for other racers in the trailer. We
I
got,
was going to show it in the back. You can't see it in the back.
yeah, we got a 55-gallon barrel of fuel. That's going to be full of pump gas here soon. So we're going to need lots of generator fuel. We got to fill that up. Yep, it's a lot of fun. And then, actually, Bob Tynan stopped by, Tynan Race Cars. He made the trophy for what I believe is the #1 position for small tire. So we're actually bringing that down with us. Maybe I'll get lucky and bring it home with us. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, we're bringing that down safely for whoever wins the small tire shootout on Saturday, because Saturday's event's been kind of getting eclipsed by this
$32,000
race on Thursday.
Yeah, I was reading someone asked why this event was able to do something like this, but other promoters and events can't. Meaning,
Oh, are you talking about
the
putting money on top?
Yeah, like in it being $1,000 buy-in, but with no money on top.
That's because so many racers are coming to this with like minds, and we're coming to hang out, share some good food, share some stories, have some
Jason's
fun.
bringing me jerky.
Yep, Jason Hort, he is a meat master.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call him. meat master. But yeah, we'll have lots of fun. This is one of those events that we just really love, hanging out for the next 3 days and taking it easy with a side of racing. Get to watch some awesome racing, get to participate in some awesome racing. So, you know, it's kind of like going to Vegas. If you don't ever gamble, you know, in your hometown, or you don't ever travel a couple hours to go gamble, but, you know, you go to Vegas, what are you going to do? You're probably going to drop some money on blackjack or slots or something.
I don't.
She did.
I did not.
You did too. You spent my money.
No, you put it in the machine and said, okay, press this button.
There we go. You spent my money.
But I went to Vegas.
So being that this is Outlaw Armageddon, you know, normally it's really hard to get 4 cars to commit to $1,000 buy-in for like a 4-horseman shootout.
Because it's expensive. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it does. I mean, it helps us out that it's only like 5.5 hours from home, so our trip costs considerably lower.
Right.
And we have a chance at 2 races, so we get Thursday to run the car really, really hard. We get an off day Friday while they run.
To repair everything that he breaks from Thursday's events.
So Friday, I don't remember what classes are on Friday.
I think Little Gangster.
No, I wish it was, because I got a plan for Little Gangsters if it was on Friday. If they happen to move it, we're going to enter in Little Gangsters. Surprise. I got a plan. I got gear sets. I got a smaller blower. I got all kinds of little things I was going to do to help slow this thing down. Woo, down a little bit. I'm pretty excited. I really like Armageddon. It's one of my favorites. So, the track is not sketchy. It's a good track. I mean, they scraped a shit ton of it for this event to make it not so good. But the surface has been ground in the last couple of years. The surface has been really good in the last few years. So even with it scraped, you know, depending on how they cleaned it, if they got all the rubber balls off and everything else, takes it really fast. But being just, you know, this awesome of an event, I think that's why it's got no problem taking and getting cars for a Thursday night, huge buy-in race, huge payout race. I wish there was somebody on top just to make it more epic, but it's a Thursday night race. You know, it's kind of like doing the finale of the fireworks before the fireworks show.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully most of the cars from Thursday night are still able by Saturday.
Well, everyone will have a day off to fix and run to Summit and do what they need to do.
That's true. Yeah, Summit's only in Dallas, but it's 2.5 hours away.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, so that's no big deal.
Yeah.
So, since most of the small tire cars are not going to be competing Friday in other activities,
some of them might.
maybe Megan will drop a flyer because I can't remember what classes on Friday. I just know none qualify for me.
Yeah, I don't know which ones do either.
Probably what we could double down on the buyer in if I ever got on the bud, got her done.
You'd have to stop breaking my stuff first.
Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. Kind of sorry. BBC, baby. BBC.
Yeah. After you ruined my motor.
It's not ruined. It just needs minor repairs.
After you damaged my motor?
I think, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hurt. I mean, I didn't damage it. There was a parts failure, okay? Parts failure.
Anyways.
Are you excited? This is your first race for, what, 3 months? 4 months?
I went to US 36.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we got a few hours out of the house with Henry and at a racetrack.
Yeah. Am I excited? Meh.
Yeah. If we didn't have...
I want to be, but I mean, it's just...
Yeah, we got a 2-month-old.
Yeah, and it's just a lot. I mean, I won't be able to be on the starting line. That sucks.
Yeah. Up there weighing hundreds, betting.
Yeah.
Got left for 100, giving odds.
I don't bet on
You
you.
never bet. You don't ever bet on anything.
No.
Don't like to gamble, don't like to bet.
I don't like to gamble. I mean, you have to keep in mind, I was a single mom for how long? You didn't gamble. You paid your bills. That's it. Just not about that life. I enjoy it. I think it's funny to watch.
Yeah.
I'll bet on, if I have money, I'll bet on other races. I don't bet on your races, so I think that's bad juju.
What kind of a race that could happen this weekend would you bet on?
I would bet on, I don't know. Like, I mean, it would depend, like, who...
How about this? How about Triangle Speed versus Todd Spears? Who you taking?
Todd.
Okay. What about Scott Taylor versus Kai Kelly?
Kai.
Yeah, I agree. Scott's fast, but Kai's little small block forward and shocker's pretty nasty. Seen it firsthand. And I've seen Scott's firsthand.
What about Rob versus Preston?
Rob Elmore versus Preston?
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know. We got a bigger whirly gig in the trailer for Rob. So luckily we're close to Pro Charger. He called it a favor, so we're driving down the whirly
Because
gig.
of that reason, I'm taking Rob.
Yeah?
Yep.
Man, it depends. It really depends. Isaac's good. Now, if we talked about
We're talking first round off the trailer.
First round off the trailer, scraped track.
On a scraped track. I'm going with Rob. I love the Prestons. They're fast and they get faster
I don't want to bet on that. I'd probably go Rob. I think Rob will go down a crappier surface at track first, but Isaac and them have learned so much that if they properly analyze the track and what they needed on the car, which after him and I's conversations last weekend before we ran each other, they've been playing a little bit more on the safer side on the chassis setup, it sounds like, and it's been rewarding for them. So I think with knowing that, man, it's gonna be tough.
I don't know. I would have Rob right off the trailer. Now, if it was like fourth round,
you know what? I'm gonna pull up the list of racers for Thursday. I'm gonna pick out a couple other pairs, a couple other random ones.
okay.
How about Lance Kanigny and Logan Duvall?
I love Logan. See, that's why I can't gamble. Is I bet with my heart, not with my mind. I'm gonna go with Logan. Logan made a hell of a pass at War in the Woods, and it's super unfortunate. The whole he touched the middle. I think that's silly. That's just my opinion. I'm not obviously a driver, so whatever.
Eric and I were joking about getting a weed whacker and going out there and taking it to dirt.
Yeah.
So you can't touch it. All right, we got what about Cantu versus Philip Canada? It's not rocking.
Can't do.
Really? Just booms on that.
Yeah.
Man.
I feel like I feel like Cantu doesn't get enough credit. He is a very well-rounded racer. You've seen him on the street. You've seen him at places like Yellow Belly. You've seen him. Doesn't he he's radial raced?
He did some big double wheelies here.
He dabbles in a little bit of everything. So for that reason, I would go Cantu.
All right. How about, I got another good one. How about Brian Adams versus Jason Ward? What if that happened? Adams has been kind of a wild card.
Yeah, but so is Horde.
I know, they're both kind of wild cards.
But Adams is just now getting his car fixed. Horde should have passes on his car, so I'm going to go with Jason Horde.
Okay. All right. Let's see, who else? Oh, we got Randy Westmoreland on here.
Yeah.
What about Westmoreland versus Barney? That'd be a good matchup. Who you going with?
I gotta go with Westmoreland on that one.
Why are you smiling so much?
Because
Are you thinking about Barney with the shirt off?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. It's just a hard one because again, I like them both. So like I hate sitting here.
I'm not making this easy.
No, I hate sitting here saying, oh, you know, I'd pick this one. I like them both, but if he's bringing the Mazda, that Mazda, people sleep on that Mazda.
They do sleep on that Mazda.
You know?
They do sleep on that Mazda.
I mean, when he's on, he's on.
Yes. And with Barney too. Barney's kind of a wild card sometimes. Some days that dude will pull a pass out of his butt that just makes me go, golly.
Yeah.
That is fast.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. All right. So we got.
Kind of wish they already had like the pairings.
I know, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
So we got Blaine Hill on here, right?
Oh, I love Blaine.
And I'm trying to think who we can stick him with. How about Ryan Martin?
Blaine versus Ryan Martin.
Yeah.
First pair down, scrape track.
Yeah. You got twin turbo big block power versus pro charged, I think Hemi. Yeah. Mark's probably gonna be Hemi.
My heart says Blaine.
Yeah, I agree.
But we saw what the Hemi and Pro Charger combo does on shit surfaces out in California.
It's real easy to
They just power through it.
It's real easy not to overrun the tire on the Pro Charger when you have tons of control versus on the turbos. I just don't think you have quite the... If you hit a good bump on a turbo car, usually it's got a little bit more to try to recover the tire afterwards, versus the Pro Charger is pretty instantaneous. As soon as you bring RPM down, the boost came down, you know, the timing's already coming down out of it because we took the timing out to pull the RPM down. I mean, it just, boom, just controls the power off and goes.
Blaine needs to stop doing wheelies too.
Ooh, maybe he needs to do wheelies for this race.
Maybe.
Alright, here's a good one. So we got meter bombs on the list, right? And we got Brandon Sandlin on the list. For those that don't know, Brandon Sandlin has the Junkyard Studebaker that is pretty nasty.
It's the one Ryan raced at Yellow Belly just because he had no one else to race at Yellow Belly.
Yeah, I was in Rochi Brung on 28s. I took my liberty of going very early, and he
red lit is what he's saying.
Very, very red lit.
And he still.
I got gapped.
Yeah.
I probably had a, gosh, I can't remember, 3 to 5 car head start.
I might be able to find the video.
Whew. And then he killed me. All right, so
I think I have it on TikTok actually.
So a birdie told me that the Junkyard Studebaker is on 2810.5s and that it has tested.
Joey.
Just
again, this is Joey's kind of game. I mean, I love Studebaker. Studebaker's a big tire car. I don't feel like a lot of times big tire cars can just go over to small tires, make a couple test hits and call it a day. I feel like it's a process.
That's true.
I mean, I could be wrong.
So
Brandon, I still love you. Please don't get mad.
I mean, really, it's the car with probably the most, honestly, on the list. It's probably the car with the most horsepower, aggressiveness, craziness, ludicrous possibilities. I don't think it's set up for small tire. But if for some reason that thing can
go A to B,
if it can get motoring, if you're not out in front of it, the 330, the back half is gonna be sick. It's gonna be nasty. Okay, got Memphis Reigns, which is this very pretty blue Corvette that
I've seen it. They've been building it for like 2 years.
Yeah.
They're testing this last year with it.
Yep. So we got him, and who do I want to put in with? Oh, Jason Rank in Longman.
Rank.
Man, I hope so. I'm gonna try to get Rank's car to go better.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that could be a really good race.
I think that would be a good race.
Memphis's car, Jason said it's been coming around, and I hope that's.
I've never seen it make a pass. So
I've been watching the thing like a hawk, because I'm just waiting for this thing to like do something amazing. It's like that little kid on Incredibles.
Yeah.
Like, sweet.
Sweet.
Out of somewhere it seems to just like drop half a second and just blow us all out of the water.
There's a lot of people on there. Not a lot of people, but there's probably at least like 5 people I don't know on there.
Yeah, unfortunately there are a couple people I can't think of off the top of my head. Ooh, Caden Rankin's kid.
Yep. The truck, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm thinking he'll probably be in one of the cars.
Does he still have the truck?
Yeah.
I like that truck.
Yeah, but as far as I remember, he's been driving one of the cars lately.
Oh. What about him versus Gomez?
Gomez. Marco. Is that the guy I lost
The blue truck?
That's the guy I lost in Odessa.
Yep.
That thing was pretty quick.
Yep.
Yeah, because Flacco was helping him then.
But I heard that Rankin's son has been kicking, but I heard that he's been doing some of the NPK stuff too.
Yeah. Hey, look at you pull Gomez on. Gonzalez. Yeah.
Gonzalez.
Yeah. Close.
Not Gomez. I knew it started with a G.
Sorry.
Eric and I were talking about it the other day. That's the only reason why I remember it. Well, there's only him and Cantu are the only two trucks.
Gotcha. As far as we know. Unless Caden brings his truck.
Well, yeah, unless Caden brings his truck. Which would be cool to have truck on truck, right?
Yep. Alright, well I think that's everybody. About like 4, maybe 5 people on here. Oh, Terry Thompson's on here.
Yeah.
Terry can go pretty quick.
I like Terry.
I don't know who to pair him with though. Yeah, I'm out of ideas on that. But anyway, those are some pretty good matchups though. If they were to come to fruition, first off the trailer.
But you versus Terry.
I mean, I'd race Terry.
No, I'm just saying like that. I mean, we didn't say your name.
Small block versus big block. I don't know. Off the trailer, we got a different blower on. We've never made a pass with the blower.
Terry.
Yeah, right Terry. Yeah, I'll be in the trailer lounge now. Sulky. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sulky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in the trailer sulky.
You and Henry can sulk together.
Okay, you're just gonna go out there on the line and watch.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sounds good. All right, there you go, Terry. If we get each other first round, I'm going to the trailer, and Megan's gonna come out and film the rest of it and have a great big smile on her face.
Yeah.
Because she don't care who wins or loses.
No. I'll just be so happy for adult interaction. Doesn't matter.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. Schedule. I'm gonna look up the schedule. Alright, so the class is running on Friday. Which, by the way, Thursday is supposed to be test and tune plus high roller shootout. They'll be testing between rounds. Friday.
I don't like that. I know, no, I get it. I mean, it is a test and tune. I get it. I'm not saying anything about it. I just, when there's a race going on, sometimes I just don't like testing in between because then you get oil downs, you get wrecks, you get...
Things happen.
Yeah, silly stuff, and then that affects the races that we're in.
This is a race of races, and what that does is it can bring out combos that aren't quite ready, that have been doing as much as they can to get it ready for this event, and sometimes Thursday is the shakedown day.
Yeah.
So sometimes it doesn't go well. Things
No,
happen.
I get it.
Okay, so for Friday, they got True Street, Cheap Street, Mod Street, Outlaw Daily, Large and Small Truck, I think it's one class, and then all motorcycles, all bikes.
Speaking of bikes, the men that were riding their bikes that were in the woods, man, do you guys have some balls.
You know what's crazy? Is one of the riders I was conversating with, and he's like, you, sir, have huge cojones.
No.
He's like, how do you go that fast here?
No, because you're in a car with 4 wheels with a cage. You, sir, no. They have way bigger cojones than you do.
All right, so Saturday, I show mandatory tech for small tire, hard tire, little gangster, all bikes again. And then drivers meeting and pairings for small tire, hard tire, outlaw, daily, little gangsters, all bikes.
Man, those bikes are going to be ran, aren't they?
Yeah, 2 nights. Well, they test on Thursday.
Yeah.
It's cool seeing, like, Warner Woods, I think, had 32 bikes again. The bikes have been coming out before. I got something else I want to talk about. So, you remember when we were down here for the concrete, we were in Big Tire? And there was this rail car that ran us Friday. Or, I'm sorry, that ran us. And we just laughed as he just drove out of our way. Travis Cannon. Yeah, all right, so you remember, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
hold on. He's the guy that Nate drew first round. And he put Nate on the trailer, and all Courtney and I could do was laugh about it, because what do you do at that point? And then you eventually drew him, and you got kicked in the butt. And then I continued to laugh about that because it was, I mean, I'm pretty sure our YouTube video on that one did pretty good. And again, people were really heated that he brought that out.
Right.
Even though there was no rules on it.
So, did you know that
he's not allowed in it?
That he's not allowed in this weekend competition, but he can fit 28-10-5s on the car, or on the real car. And I was joking with him. I was like, hey, small tires are running on Friday. I was like, you know what would be awesome? Maybe we can pitch it to Mark or something when we get down here. Maybe him and I could have a Grudge exhibition pass on Friday.
Are you just wanting payback?
No. I want to see what it can do. I want to see if a twin turbo LS rail car,
right,
on 28-10-5,
what it stacks up next to your big block Pro Charge.
Yeah, can it sit next to a door car, and how would it play out? So,
well, if they let anyone do that, that would probably be Travis and like Brian Martin.
And that's cool.
Someone more well known than you.
And that's cool. I would just like to see Travis do it.
I feel like you're trying to like JJ the Boss this shit by giving away the free rides to get test hits to get data.
I don't even care about that. Then we definitely don't want Martin to have it.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe this needs to be a Sunday event. Saturday event.
Who do you want to have a test hit?
I don't, it can't be before the small tire.
On Saturday?
It wouldn't be able to, yeah.
Well, I think they're supposed to be scraping the track every day.
Oh.
So.
I don't know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I mean, I want to do it just because I want to do it. And if we don't complete the car on Thursday night, then I think that this would be a lot of fun on Friday. I want to do it really bad.
On the flyer, doesn't it say no Travis Cannon?
It says no Travis Cannon small tire on Saturday. I think the high roller race, or Saturday. It says it on one of them.
It's Saturday.
So he's not banned on Friday.
Just on Saturday.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there you go. I guess you can pitch that to Big Mark.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's leave it on that, and let's wrap up our trip.
I'm hungry.
All right. Let's go get some Brahms or something. McDonald's, Dairy Queen.
McDonald's.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be Dairy Queen. I don't want to stop yet until he's ready to eat, which will be
another 30 minutes.
Probably soon, yeah, ish. So, all right. Well, I guess I'll post this up now. And hey, they have a Panda Express over there. They have a new spicy chicken.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. I've seen it on my TikTok. I want to try it.
Okay.
All right. Is that it?
Yep. 3 more hours to go. 3.5 more hours to go.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yep.
All right. Peace out.